Or back on Warmer Plus, I have a lot more birthday wishes coming out here. This one says, happy birthday to Vicentia Ogbedia Ashia, and the MPP constituency treasurer of Lezokuku from the team. Hashtag T for T. And this coming from Rachel Tutu, the MPP Greater Accra treasurer, and her team members. And this message is all for you. Have a very, 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 very good day. We have another Ghanaian football player in the house. This guy, I mean, if you see the swag alone, you would tell that, yeah, you know, something's going right there. And this is Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Richmond. Mr. Boakye, what's up?
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
By God's grace.
I like your hair. I like your style.
Much.
You know, ripped jeans. Everything is going on good for you.
Some of the ladies are watching me.
Oh, so you have to show up for the ladies.
No, but I'm married too.
Oh, you're married. So no opportunity for anybody again.
No,
I mean, you're hearing it first, fine boy, but he's married, so please stay away. Obache, how are you doing?
By God's grace, everything is fine.
Everything is fine. How long are you in Ghana for?
I've been here for almost 2 weeks now.
Almost 2 weeks.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back?
Well, it's always a great feeling to be back in Ghana. I was born here, so everything is amazing when you get back. Eating the local food makes you feel good.
What local food are we talking about?
Well, I really like my rice balls with groundnut soup.
Groundnut soup. You don't want to try it with palm nuts or something?
No, I only eat from my mother's bowl though when it comes to those things.
Rice balls, groundnut soup.
Only my mom.
So, I mean, so far, you spent 2 weeks. Is it just rice balls you've been eating?
No, some YHB and some days, I don't know how to say it though. Fried yam.
Fried yam.
Let me go there. I was going to say
me, I don't even want to attempt it. My producer is trying to show me how to put Bayre or something. I'm not even going to.
Fried yam. I like fried yam a lot.
So that one, is it your mother that will cook it for you? Or
no,
that one you can buy it outside? Where's your joint?
My joint?
Your joint, where are you
Most
getting?
of the times I go to Coco Vanilla because the owner is my friend. So.
You say, yeah, I don't Coco Vanilla. I thought you can say some joints, be some corners somewhere.
No, we have some corners, but we cannot
disclose. Behind the scenes, we'll talk about it.
Otherwise, we have problems.
Definitely. But watching you played for, Beta Jerusalem in Israel. First of all, let's start with, how is it like in Israel for you?
Israel is very beautiful. I never thought it would be that beautiful, especially Tel Aviv. Jerusalem is like typical, like religious city. So when you are there, you see a lot of religious people, and there is no joke.
Are you religious yourself?
I'm very religious, by God's grace.
Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Do you think that the temptation is there to convert when you are playing in those areas?
Well, I think we were born, everybody is born with a gift, and God knew that there are a lot of mistakes around us. That's why He brought a lot of people, that pastors and prophets, to help us. So I always believe in one thing. Whatever happens, I will make a mistake in life, but I'll learn from my mistakes and
open to correction.
Yes.
I mean, definitely. And it is a beauty to see. But let's come to evaluating your season there as well. How did you find your time there? Player relationships, communication, playing time. How was it like for you?
It was very beautiful at the start. Everything was going well until we had a problem with our president, and everything begins to go sideways. But I left them and came to the African Cup. But when I got back, then the main issues and problems started. So it was a bit good in the first 5 months, and the last 5 months was very difficult because our president was not around. Everything was blocked. His finances and everything, the tip went down. We almost went to relegation, but by God's grace, we survived.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that would take a toll on you. I mean, not even just physically, your mind as well.
Yes.
But what exactly was causing that problem?
Well, I think the government investigated him, and there was 1 or 2 issues here and there. My best friend was even left to go free. Some of the players were cut off, which I prefer playing with some players, but because of maybe their salaries and everything, they were supposed to go free without anything. And leaving the rest of the players there, bringing some junior players from the second team to help was making it very difficult. But at the end, we had a good team and good players, so we were able to survive.
I mean, I can understand the challenge because you'd be used to playing with a particular group. That's the team that you've trained with. Those are the crop of players you're working with.
And suddenly, like 4 of them who is playing regularly is gone. And there are strikers close to you. Edwin JC, who is one of the fantastic players from the Ghana national team. He was somebody who just gave me 2 assists in my first 2 goals.
You feel the Ghanaian connection when you were playing.
You can feel the rice balls and the mutual system going on. So.
I forgot to ask you, Mutuo, what meat will you have in the soup?
Me, normally, I like chicken.
You like
chicken? Yes.
Why chicken?
I like chicken and fish.
Chicken do? You're more of like a goat.
Goat, I like it with jollof rice.
Jollof rice. Okay. I mean, definitely. We're seeing some of, the highlights being displayed on the screen currently.
Oh, this was 2014 when I was in Spain. We're losing. And this game, I don't know, I think it was God who just gave me the opportunity to score because I moved from Juventus to Elche.
Together.
I trained for like 20 minutes and I'm not supposed to be part of the team. And the coach just came to me, can you go with us? And I said, go in to watch or play. He said, if it is difficult, I want you to play. And I trained for only 20 minutes.
And then
nothing. And they went and we were losing and he just brought me inside and I told God, do it again. And it happened.
Simple.
Simple.
I mean, but Boakye, you're the type of player that has played in different places.
A lot of countries.
You've played in different countries from around the world. You take me through some of them. We've mentioned Spain, we've mentioned Israel. We'll not mention those once again. Where else? Poland, Italy.
Poland, Italy, Holland, China, Serbia.
Croatia?
No.
You have not played in Croatia
Maybe
yet.
very soon. Where you put €1, I'm coming for it.
I mean, definitely.
If you put €1 on top, I'm coming for it.
I mean, definitely. But Boakye, what about challenges? You've played in Israel for a bit now. Are you looking for another challenge? Do you want to go elsewhere to play? What's happening for you right now?
Well, I'm a free player now. But I always want to take up a challenge. So my manager is Mr. Oliver Atta. He's trying to work.
Oh, we had him here. We had him here on the show a few weeks ago. Yeah.
He's working behind the scenes, and let's see what we have. As I said, there is also World Cup in front of us. So I think if I have to bang in the goals, I have to make sure I make the right decision now.
And very quickly. Yes. But do you have a preferred country or a preferred league that you'd like to play in? Like if they call you up, I mean, that seals the deal for you.
I want to play Europa League or Champions League again. So I'll be looking for a team that will be playing the qualifiers for Europa League or Champions League. Because
it means that you'll be looking at Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal, right now, I think that I'll be one of the top strikers if Arsenal buys me.
Easy.
Oh, easy.
I mean, look at this. The strikers
not like I'm bluffing, but
oh, no, of course. But
the team that I'm seeing now, I always say we are maybe now playing some normal teams, but sometimes the opportunity, if it is being given, and when I went to Juventus, I was 18, 19 years. You can't take Del Piero out or you can't take Tevez out to play. But now that we have the experience, maybe if they put us in Arsenal right now, I think Partey being there, it will happen.
The Ghanaian connection, the Rice Balls connection would definitely
He's my good friend, but he's not Rice Balls. I think that guy is like Friday. Like, honestly. He's just funny.
Not like Jollof.
No.
Friday.
He's my best friend. I like him a lot.
I mean, definitely. But let's talk Black Stars now. Let's look at the just ended AFCON before we move into the 2023 qualifiers. Yeah. How did you find our AFCON performance?
For me, first of all, I apologize to. I'll take this platform to apologize to a lot of Ghanaians who have their hearts in the team. As I always say, 23 players, we just go on the pitch not to disgrace ourselves first, or not to make an error. We always want to win. That's why we are called a team. A team always wants to bring the points home. But unfortunately, we couldn't bring the points home. We couldn't even bring the cup. I would tell Ghanaians that we have an amazing team right now. They saw what happened last 2 days. People will say it is Madagascar. It's nothing, but trust me, sitting behind the TV is different. But when you're on the pitch wearing the national team, there is a lot you want to prove to Ghanaians that this is the team we love and this is what we want to do. And I think we are getting back. After we qualified against Nigeria, I think a lot of people now have come back, putting their heart in the national team. And they should not give up, because I think this year World Cup will be amazing. Something great is going to happen. So I just say they should just put their heart out and support us, and we'll make history.
I like the way you started off with an apology before moving in. But now let's talk a bit of analysis. So what do you think we were doing wrongly in the just ended AFCON, and what are we doing right? I mean, with the game that you saw against Madagascar, banging in the goals, second half, like quick succession goals as well. So what's the problem, and what are we doing differently now? I mean, being a part of the team, you know some of these things.
Well, I don't want to say anything that will make me seem
no,
bad
technically,
or anything, but technically,
yes.
I was watching the game. I think at the start of the game against Madagascar, it's like we are watching their way of playing, their system, because even though they are Madagascar, people may say, oh, it's Madagascar. But if you are not careful and you take a goal and you are losing 1-0, a team can defend and then a nation
Park
like
the
Ghana,
bus throughout.
yes, you would think you will score, but it will end 1-0. So I think Otto Addo was very, very careful in pushing forward or attacking all out. Even though we were playing home, he needed to find the weak point of the opponent to see where he can utilize to bring the victory home. And I think when they went inside the second half, he realized, I need to do this, I need to do that. So if you watch the second half, he was always pressuring them, trying to be on them, because he realized the first half, he allowed them to at least enjoy the game a little. Even though second half they were playing, but we knew when they lose the ball, we need to counter them. So having a coach like that and assistant and people with the advice behind, they really find a way to penetrate through their defense, and that brought us the victory. Patience.
Easy. And it was 3 goals at that.
3
Did you
goals.
expect 3?
I expected more than 3.
Wow.
Yes.
How many goals are we talking when it comes to your expectations then, Boakye?
I expected more than 3 because we are Ghana. Everywhere I go, I tell people, I have a lot of people that I argue with them, I challenge them, I tell them, listen, we may be in a little bit of difficulties now, Ghana, but I think in Africa, the way we play, I think we are the best country in Africa when it comes to football. There are a lot of things that are going on now. There are a lot of hardship, people are complaining, but I think Ghana is one of the best countries when it comes to football, starting from defenders, midfielders, strikers. We have one of the best strikers that ever played, Samuel Jan. And you cannot take that from him. So looking at players like Stephen Appiah, Michael Essien, we have a lot of good players. And now there are young players who are coming, amazing players. So I think Ghana is going to do something that people don't even expect that it will happen. For instance, this World Cup, everybody is thinking Portugal. But it's not going to happen. I can bet with you in this studio, like, everybody will be surprised.
You bet with me?
Yeah.
The way I'm looking at your shoes, I like it. Are you going to put your shoes on the line?
I can put anything that you want. If I have the opportunity to be part of it, mark my words. Against Portugal, I will score.
You do what you need to do.
I'm saying it on this platform.
How many goals have you looking at?
I've scored against Ronaldo before, so I want to repeat.
You can easily do it again.
I believe my team, not myself, because one player cannot achieve anything.
It's a collective
so it's a
effort.
collective game.
I mean, definitely. But, you know, Boakye, it's been a long time. It's been decades. Every time we start an AFCON campaign, Ghanaians are hopeful. They think that this is going to be the time that we're going to bring the trophy home. And then, I mean, a few games in, group stages, things are looking very unlikely.
Well,
what's going on? Because I think that we are on the campaign of bringing back the love. It's something that we want to happen. And as Ghanaians, no matter how much Ghanaians talk, the love for the Black Stars can never be diminished. I mean, that's how I see things.
That's true.
It cannot. I mean, if your club would be playing poorly, you would always be, but the love is still there. Can we do it this time around?
We can do it this time around, but I always say you have to find the source of the problem.
And what is the source of the problem?
That's why I always say every player have to ask himself, do I want to be remembered like the likes of Abedi Pele? And if that mentality is in your head, when you go on the pitch, you do extra. If the playing body is giving all their best on the pitch, the rest have to come from the technical team. The rest have to come from maybe men of God who can see spiritual. Is there something going on? We can be playing. You can be playing a game with someone. You play 85 minutes. Somebody will come in 1 minute and will take all the glory and the shine. Why? Because that person is working with grace. So sometimes the playing body may have the ability to win games, but you need special grace to take you to the final, to take the cup. You can be in front of the cup, you can see it, but you cannot take it.
You'll not be able to touch it.
So to get to that place again and to bring the cup home, we need a special grace. And I always say grace is not from human beings. Grace is from God.
Divine.
If the heavens does not open, you cannot bring it. You may be the favorite, but you cannot take it. Because it is predestined. But you can also reverse things by what? Going into the throne room. I always believe in God for one reason, because me, I was nobody. People did not know who I am. But immediately God said, okay, I'm using you to do something that I've not done before. My father is a normal policeman. My mom is a normal seller. But God can change.
Who makes very good rice balls in granola soup?
Yes, yes, every time. So sometimes we have the players, but what do we need? We need a grace. If we put in the work and the grace is not there. You get there every day and you come back and you say, oh, next year I'll take it. No, next year is not waiting for you because other teams, other countries are also trying to find a way. So it's like competition. Who wants to win has to do extra.
I mean, but Boakye, being in the camp, what is the mindset of the players like?
We always want to win it.
Most of the time, I wonder if, the negative energy and the pressure gets to you. What are your motivating factors? Is it money, like you were saying, patriotism, just to make the country proud? You're going in there to win. What does that work like?
I think Ghana national team, Black Stars, we have one of the most, we are very united. There is fun after training. You can see people that know everybody is a friend of everybody. So there is this harmony and unity in the team. I don't think we have a problem in the national team when it comes to the players. As I'm saying, we've always been there. We always show that this is Ghana. But as I'm saying, you need something different. We have the players there. You can compare player to player in every country that you have. We have them still there. We have Andrea Ayew still there. We have Jordan Ayew. You have Thomas Partey. You have Mubarak Wakasu. You can mention a lot of players that we have.
The talent is there.
The talent is there.
In excess supply.
Yes. But sometimes I always say it's not only the talent. So those who have eyes to see should see and say what we can do. Those who don't have eyes to see should also support. It's not easy wearing the national team.
That comes with this pressure on it.
I don't think it's pressure, but we want to change what has been going on.
You want to change the narrative. You want to live up to a new standard, set better ones for yourself.
Oh, I'm part of those who won the African Cup. So sometimes, if you get too much aggressive, you lose it. So I think always we want to make Ghanaians see us to be, oh, this is an amazing team. So we want to do things beyond. But I think sometimes we also have to calm down. Cool, because when Ghanaians start to bash you, you even lose focus where the ball is.
I mean, we see some of the comments online, and it can get very disheartening.
Not everybody can handle a comment. Like, for instance, I finished a game that I've watched on Instagram. Somebody was like, hey, go back to your bedroom and just go. Like, a word that was very, very, very. But for me, I just see it's okay. Maybe the person is, I'm not a fan of that person, so maybe he's saying something.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
So everybody has a player that he or she likes. So some people will comment not because they hate you, but because they prefer that their player that they like should have played. So this is how it is.
I mean, definitely. But, we'll take a little breather here. But when we come back, Boakye, I'm going to be talking to you about, the Black Satellites. Mr. Boakye, let's get to the Black Satellites. What is the problem? I mean, they lost quite recently. That's making about 4 straight losses in the year. What is going on? What is going on?
I think
you are shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked because under 20 and this Black Starlight have always been one of the good.
That's what we look up to for quality.
For quality, yeah, exactly. I think there's a lot of issues now in Ghana because before, when I was playing coast, you could build coast teams and get the quality players from the coast team. But now it's like all these things are gone, and it's difficult to find these young players to build them. And before they get there, I watched this young chap when he was playing coast. So before he played the coast and get there, he has the confidence, the ability to. But now, and what we went through, most of them are not going through. So
the structures put in place, it's different.
I'm not even going to say the staff or anything, but the players themselves. Before my time, it's not easy to be even in a first team. When I was there, you have Franka Champon, you have Jordan Ayew, you have Kwame Iso. You need to prove yourself. But now it's like, even when an 18-year, 19-year gets 1, 2, 3 goals, he's okay. You see him every time walking with his shorts down, everything. It's like, you can't. When you relax, you get there, it is different. You can be doing a lot of things in training, but when you get on the pitch, training is different from a game. So I always tell the young players, you have to have a why you are playing football. A lot of people don't have why they play football.
What should be some of the whys? Why are we playing?
Me, I'm playing football because I know my mother struggled, my father struggled. My friends that I am with, not everybody will have the privilege to have $10,000 a month. So if you have the ability to make it...
Failure is not an option for you.
Yes, do it and help others. If there is a why, when you are playing and you miss... Me, when I miss an opportunity, I come back and say, if I scored this game, I would have had 8 goals. I would have had 9 to change my system of payment. I want something for myself. As
a goal.
Yes, but it's not only about myself, but other people. when you are ready to help people and you have the talent, there are a lot of people who is better than me 10 times. There are a lot of players who are better than Thomas Partey 10 times. But there is something that is in our head that is not in their head. They are finding it very easy, like, I know how to play, my manager or my chairman is this, so no. Nothing will be given to you on a silver platter unless you work for it. So for me to see them losing 4 games, it's like, wow, because it never happens, but it is happening. So what is the problem? Do we need to put more effort in training? I don't think so, because Ghana, we always train good. So the players have to look at each other and tell. Sometimes I shout on the pitch, not because I want to shout at a senior player or something.
Is it letting off steam or what?
Because sometimes I feel like this is somebody I was learning from. Why is he
making
playing
these blunders?
Then I have to. Maybe sometimes when you scream the person, you make the person know, Charlie, look at the time, we are losing. The person will come back, not with an insult or something. So sometimes I think players have to confront each other. It's not about saying a negative word, but
constructive criticism.
So I think you also need a leader. If you don't have a leader in the team, it's very difficult.
So always playing that captaincy role is also very key to the...
Yes.
You're actually revealing a whole lot of things here. But I mean, before you go, Boakye, how did you find Kumasi Asante Kotoko this season?
Oh,
they have won
amazing.
the league with, 3 games.
Amazing. That's the club after my career. If I'm going to finish, maybe I would even jump and come to play. I love Asante Kotoko. I love the motto. I love it.
I'm just in awe of how you're talking.
Serious. I just want to play Kotoko and play against House of Folk.
And beat them.
I love House of Folk because of their song. So I want to play against them.
Which song are we talking about?
It's one of the favorite songs.
I mean, that is.
Recently, I played there and they asked me which team you want to play. I didn't say anything, but today I'm revealing it. I'm a full Asante Kotoko fan.
full blown.
Full. I have Phobian friends. They will not like me. But
they will not like you. But I mean, before you retire, you want to go to Kumasi Asante Kotoko and play that hard. Just feel that sense of that rivalry.
Vibe, you know. Sule Muntari is playing House of Folk, so and Samuel Nkum is House of Folk, so I need to.
It will be very interesting to see you clash on the pitch.
Really.
I mean, even if it's not there, it has to happen. Maybe some friendly somewhere. We have to see everybody come together and then it'll work.
It has to happen. I want to hear that word when sometimes they get angry, the way they scream and shout.
I know what word you're talking about.
I know the word, but I can't say it now.
Behind the scenes, we go talk about behind the scenes.
No, I love them. I love Ghana people because they are amazing. They are real. If the thing happens, they say it straight in your face.
They'll say things like it is.
So it's nice. But I'm from Ashanti Kingdom, so I need to play for Ashanti.
It's good that we are sitting separate because now we are on opposite.
So you are phobia?
Yeah, phobia. All the way.
Then all of you are interviewing about phobia. Big boss, you're also phobia.
Everybody for the studio will be serious phobia.
But
Kelvin, Usansa is Asante Kotoko fan. He even predicted that, they will take the league when all of us could
I predicted it
me, I was refusing to see.
But I play Bechem though,
Yeah. But Bechem is doing really well too.
Yeah, they're doing amazing.
Very well. I mean, I'm very impressed as well.
They could have won the league.
Easily. But I mean, let's go back to the Black Stars. We saw their performance against Madagascar on Sunday. They are playing Central African Republic. What's your, maybe not even a prediction, but what do you think is going to happen on the day?
The game will finish 2-0 for us.
2-0 for us?
Yes.
And who are...
The day will score.
The day will score. And the last one?
Last one, a defender, Amate, I think.
Simple.
Yes.
And the deal is done.
Maybe if they make a little bit, Afianya can score again.
So are we talking 2 or we are talking 3?
My manager's player, so I'm voting for
You have to mention him in there as well. But I mean, Boakye, thank you so much for joining us on set. Any final words to your fans, to your family? I mean, you're in Ghana. I mean, you're back in Ghana now. Any words to anybody who's, struggling, wants to play football, wants to break out? Your fans, I mean, you can even give me some last words as well because I need some encouragement. But any final words for you?
Well, my final words would be anybody who has an ambition in his or her head should also add dedication and hard work to it, should not give up. The race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. I said, it is only God that showeth favor. But if you put in the work, it will happen. And I want to tell each and everybody who have the opportunity to watch me today, it is not easy to become a star or a superstar. It comes with a lot of things, dedication and being disciplined. And those of my friends who know I'm here, my house number, I will not release it now because I see a lot of you messaging me, but still, the money has not arrived, so you guys should wait. When it arrives,
when it comes,
I will just write in the group chat for everybody to come around. If you want some, go to Asamoah.
For rice balls.
No, Asamoah has a lot of money.
Okay.
Today I'm going to see him, so I'll ask for some.
Will you be featuring in the World Cup?
The World Cup. It's only God who say it.
I like how you speak. Motivational speaking in their destiny.
It's not easy. I think one last word I'll tell people is they should always have this in their head. Whoever you want to be, you can be. If only you have the right people around you. If you have the wrong people around you, you are doing the wrong thing. I've messed up for almost some years now. But now my eyes is open like
wide open. Thank you so much for watching, Yiadom. Thank you so much, Kwame Prepra. Thank you all for watching the show. Join us same time next week, Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is Warm Up Plus, and I am Aniela Aluse.